If you always wished or thought of what if I could get Photoshop for free, then you do not need to worry about. Most people think you need Photoshop for real editing. But what if I told you there is a free web-based app that open Photoshop files, support layers, mask, smart object, and even look like Photoshop, but all with your wishes, which is no installation and no subscription. Yep, you heard it right. You do not need to install it, nor you need to pay any amount to subscribe. Introducing Photopia. No subscription required. Well, in this video of the Mac Essential, we're going to see the capability of a web-based software named as Photopia. So without further ado, let me quickly open my internet browser. And now I'm going to look for Photopia and let's hit enter. Now here we go. Here is our Photopia online editor. Let's click on it. And maybe you will also feel surprised the way it looks. Okay, so here we go. Here it is. If you want to create an account, I would say you can also create account here. That also gonna give you about 512 megabyte of free space to save your pictures. That is even better. And you simply can create an account using Google or Microsoft and so on. So let me also create an account here. So here you just saw how easy it is to create account in Photopia. I simply use my Google account to do login. Now let me close this and let's also go full screen, because in a way it's gonna give you the feeling of Photoshop. And below also here you can see the kind of file it supports, which not only include Photoshop but Adobe Illustrator, XD, Figma, Sketch, PDF, and so on. Now let's click on new, and then here you're gonna see the interface almost look like Photoshop. Now here, let's say I'm gonna go with this particular size, and then here you can see it also goes up 32-bit, which is quite nice, and I would say almost kind of similar to what we have in Photoshop. So here also we can define the pixel density, then the background, and so on. So let me actually select 16-bit, and then here profile I have selected sRGB. Now let me click on create, and there we go. So here what we see is almost replica of Photoshop. And let me also make it full screen by going here and then clicking. So now here just because of the ad, since we are using free version, really people may think that we are working on online version of Photoshop, which is not true. And the reason why I am saying that it looks almost replica like a Photoshop, because here on the right hand side you can see the layer based interface, history, swatches, and on the left hand side the typical tool that you also gonna get in Photoshop. Now let's say I would like to add a new layer here, probably let's say hue or saturation layer. And there we go. So here we have got option to play with hue, saturation. I can play with it, and then I can also colorize or can choose any other color. Now additional to that, here you can see even the style of the way properties are coming is almost similar to Photoshop. So if you are using Photoshop and then you do not want to pay anymore, I would say the transition from Photoshop to this software will be very easy, guys. Now let me actually draw something here. So here even the selection tool also looks similar to Photoshop. Then we have got this different kind of selection. The first one is rectangle select, and then the second one is elliptical select. Now let me again go here, and this time let's say I would like to add a gradient fill here. So even the gradient fill also looks similar to what we generally see in case of Photoshop. Now even if you see the way you can align or reverse the gradient, you can set up and give it at a certain angle, scale up and down. And then here we also do have option to further play with, let's say I want to go with linear, so I can select the linear one, or let's say let's go with perpetual. So again, I would say totally up to you the way you would like to customize this grid. Now you can see by yourself the way all these tools are arranged. They look very similar, guys. Now, let me actually delete this layer, and probably I can delete this also. Even when we make a left click here, you're gonna see blending option and almost similar kind of option that we generally see in case of Photoshop. So if you are a user of Photoshop looking for a very good alternative of it, and that too for free of cost, I guess this software can be your and can help you to save good amount of money. From the tool side here, you can see the even some of the more advanced tool like pen tool is also there, which I would say is kind of fascinating because this tool is very popular and very advanced, and despite that this new company came up with so compelling product that also includes some of one of the most advanced tools that Photoshop is known for. And not only the one way, but here you're gonna see all different kind of pens available. For example, you can also copy picture here. Here is my logo, so I can actually copy it from online, and probably I can paste it like this. And here it is asking us to allow, give him permission. So let me click on allow, and there we go, guys. So here we can see we also have added image, and now if I go here in blending tool, I can see typical Photoshop features are available here. So that's all, guys, from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If so, then please make sure you subscribe to the Mac Essential, where we talk about how you can improve your productivity with macOS. And let's catch each other in one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.